Hi, my awesome physics students. This is Miss Petrova, and I want to give you feedback on the homework of Flexible Learning Week 1. As I've been looking at your submissions on Google Classroom, I noticed a couple of common mistakes that students do. So I want to show you an example of this student work, which has no mistakes. It's perfect. It's very good work. But I want to talk about some answers that some of you have. So for the problem 4A, a lot of you did follow the steps to draw the ray diagrams for plane mirrors, where you have an object and you have an image, so you know this should be the same distance from the mirror, and the angle of incidence should be equal to the angle of reflection. So a lot of you did this well, so 30 degrees, 45 and 60. Just to make a note about the zero angle. When you have a zero angle, it has to, your eye has to be at the same line as the object. So you would have the eye drawn on the same line because the angle is zero towards the mirror. So for problem 5, I didn't see any difficulties. A lot of you answered correctly. And for problem 10, a lot of you said it's target 2, not target 3. And the answer is target 3. And it's a little bit tricky to see exact angle of reflection and incidence because you have to eyeball the lines. But if you do it carefully, you can see that the reflection will be towards the target 3. I want to talk about the second assignment you had, which is the worksheet. Well, the worksheet had 2 sides, and this is the second side of the worksheet. So where you had to answer what's wrong with the images and draw the angles on the protractor. So a lot of you answered correctly that yes, the ray of incidence should go towards the normal, and the normal should be drawn between the image and the eye. So that's similar for the second problem. A lot of you answered this correctly. And I didn't see much of a problem for this. However, for this one, some of you were confused as how to measure angles. So for example, in this work, we have an angle measured as from right, which is incorrect. So the angle should be measured from the normal. That's the whole point of having a normal. That's from where angles are measured. So in this instance, if each of the markings is 15 degrees, the angle should be 60 degrees. The angle of incidence is 60 degrees from the normal. Okay, so then it will be the angle of reflection as well, the angle of reflection and the angle of incidence. So this is how you measure the angle of, this is 60 degrees. And this will be the angle of reflection. So the ray should point away from the normal. Some of you pointed the ray towards the normal, which is incorrect. So the ray of reflection, the angle of reflection is also going to be 60 degrees. So the same goes with the other 2 drawings. So this was my review of the homework of week 1 flexible learning. And thanks for your attention. Enjoy your day.